Einstein quotes are more relevant today than they were ever in our history. Have you ever thought of how you can use Einstein quotes to create a more thriving organization, or how you could thrive in an age of disruption? We're joined today with Jason Burnham, founder and CEO of Culture Design. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Dan, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Good. You're welcome. Glad to have you here. And Frank Wander, CEO and founder of PeopleProductive. Hey, Frank.
Hey, glad to be here.
Both of these gentlemen are going to take a quote and answer how they might help you to use it to apply to thriving in an age of disruption. Setting an example is not the main means of influencing others. It is the only means. Jason, what's your take?
Yeah, I mean, I want to focus a bit on leaders and managers on this one, because this goes back to modeling the behaviors and modeling the performance that you expect from employees. I think all too often you have leaders and managers that that they're really good at talking the talk, but not really good at walking that talk. And there's a lot of do as I say, not as I do kind of mentality happening within big companies, where it's one thing to kind of mandate certain behaviors and set performance expectations for employees, but then the managers aren't abiding by those behaviors and practices either, right? And it's like, and this is also why you, from an organizational transformation standpoint, especially when you're focused in on how to change culture and shifting mindsets and behaviors, if leaders and managers are not modeling the behaviors and practices that you're ultimately trying to enculturate, you'll never see it done, right? It's just not going to happen. Employees are going to look to their leaders and to their managers to see, how they're signaling certain, what they're signaling to employees, right? In terms of what they value, what they prioritize, what types of behaviors get recognized and rewarded, right? All of that is going to signal to employees the type of culture and what the organization truly actually values. And unless those managers and leaders are modeling those types of behaviors, don't ever expect it to be adopted, across the organization.
Great points, Frank.
I'm 100% in alignment with Jason. People don't do what you say, they embrace what you do. And humans are wired this way. That's why culture forms in every organization, whether they write it down or not. The collective behavior of the leadership team, especially the executives, becomes the culture. You want to change your culture, you change the way they model and lead the organization. They have to not just say things, they've got to do them. They've got to demonstrate them, because what they do is far more important than the words. If you can align them both, that's more powerful. But certainly it's the leadership, that executive behavior, and how they actually go about leading the company, that is the culture of the company. So this is on the money.